Welcome in, beautiful souls. Let's see what is in the energy. King of Swords. Intelligence. Thinking. Head over heart decisions. Holy crap. The King and Queen of Swords. So this is two different people. This could be two air signs or two just business-like, very logical, analytical over anything else. Okay. The Tower. Oh, okay, guys. This is crazy. Out of all the cards in this deck, okay, out of all the cards with different types of people, different colored hair, look at this King and Queen of Swords for a second. Look at him. Look at her. Intelligent, analytical, maybe disconnected from their heart a bit. A stickler. And then look at this Tower. Does that not look like both of them that I just showed you? Blonde hair, darker hair. Like, come on. That's insane. That's insane. So I'm either talking about two air signs or just two people that are together or were together. And we're very business, like very using their intelligence, using the logic. I'm getting a sense of just disconnected from their heart. So like, somebody's house could have burned down, or there's, I don't know. Something's crumbling for this couple. A false foundation, something built upon lies is crumbling. Holy Spirit, what's the challenge? What's the obstacle here? I'm not getting a good sense. Like, this doesn't seem like a positive Tower, unless this is a couple that are realizing that they both have faulty foundations and what they were working towards, what they were going after. Maybe they're realizing that it wasn't going to give them what they truly wanted. The challenge is the Eight of Cups, walking away. Somebody walking away is the challenge. The obstacle, realizing that what's there isn't working anymore. Give me one more for this challenge. The Fool. Yeah, somebody leaving a situation for a new beginning. This is the challenge. Somebody is finding it hard to leave, take that leap of faith and leave and start anew. Because whatever relationship this is, whatever house was built, whatever, it's not working out. Somebody could be wanting to go on a flight, catch a flight, go check something out, but it's a challenge. It's like they feel like they can't leave, but there's not going to be anything to come back to if they do leave. This is intense. I haven't even talked about the overarching theme, the card that I pulled from Teal Swan's Ether Creatures. I don't really use this deck for anything but myself, because I personally have had experiences with ethereal creatures, so it resonates better with me. All right, I'll get to that. I'll wrap that up. Somebody needs to know, if you're watching this, you need to know that the fairies and the unseen forces are on your side. Okay. I'll explain that more in detail later, but this is actually working out in somebody's favor. As intense as this is, the overarching theme is that you are fully supported by the unseen forces. The universe has your back and you're on the right path. You're going towards the direction you need to be going in. And that is what somebody really needs to remember, okay? Yeah, Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Victory and triumph, all that is going to be yours after the end of this situation, okay? I guess, man. I said subconscious and then the Nine of Swords flipped over, but I'm not going to take it. The subconscious. What is the... Oh. Recent past, near future, what they should be focusing on, what they... Okay. What is somebody's... Where is somebody's focus right now? Where... Four of Swords, rest and recovery. Slowing down, getting some rest, figuring things out mentally, because this is swords. There's emotions and air elements out here, the water and air element. Give me something else for this. Somebody could play the guitar, but it's like somebody really wants to step away. Their focus is on like recovering, retreating, getting much needed rest, reflecting. Okay, if nothing comes out, we're going to move on. Whoa, the High Priestess. The unknown. It's like somebody even could be pulling cards for themselves or exploring unknown options, things that they have. It's like somebody's focus is on the unknown because what they have and what they've experienced hasn't been enough. That's why the challenge is to leave and take this leap of faith and start some kind of new beginning. I mean, your focus is very positive. I see you like doing a lot of inner work and reflecting and becoming aware of, you know, maybe too much people pleasing and not pleasing yourself. And if you say yes to others, when you really want to say no, that means you're saying no to yourself and you're giving mixed signals to the universe, which causes a lot of confusion and mishaps because we're not in alignment. We're not speaking our truth. I see somebody just focused on a new way of being. I don't know if this is the King or the Queen of Swords. Holy Spirit, what should this person be focused on for the viewer, the one watching this video? What should they be focused on? 833. What should they be focused on? Come on, birdies. I put birdseed out for you. Eight of Wands. Momentum, quick communication, things falling into place. Things are definitely falling into place for somebody. And you need to know that. Like, don't believe it, don't hope it, don't wish it. Know it for a fact, and it is yours. Everything is falling into place for you. You align with love or above. You align with what is meant for you. Let's start those intentions. Start that positive self-talk in the morning to set the tone for our entire day. 10 of Wands. That's a lot of wands. That's 18 wands. That's a lot of fire. So things are falling into place, but it's going to take some work. It's going to take real effort. This is what your focus should be on. Or if this is a warning, like Spirit wants you to focus on what's around you, of an energy trying to overwork you or something. I feel like things are just falling into place, and it's going to take work. It's going to take you identifying the signs, like see these arrows on this roller coaster, like identifying the signs, seeing that things are falling into place, and you got to keep doing what you're being guided to do, what your intuition, what you yourself is guiding you to do. And it might take a little juggling, going back and forth. But this is all for somebody's highest good. What's the recent past? What is the recent past here? The star. 17. I have 1717 out here. 1617. Yeah, 16, 17, 17. So in the recent past, you could have done some healing. You could have experienced a cosmic healing, internal, and now your external world is trying to shift and change with this change, because when we change internally, our external world, it changes. It's just how it is. That's why, like, when something happens outside of us, it causes something inside of us to change. You know, if something externally happens, like blindsides you, it causes an internal change, right? Well, that usually happens when we force the universe to create and manifest a situation outside of us, so that we can wake up and become aware and deal with issues that we've been repressing or pushing down by being a people pleaser, by not standing up for ourselves and speaking our truth of what we really want and what we truly deserve. What did they heal? What did they heal? Or you just got some kind of communication. You wish on a shooting star. You saw some activity up in the sky. Maybe you had some telepathic communication with some of the interdimensional beings, extraterrestrial beings, whatever you want to label it. Knight of Cups. You healed some kind of communication with love, or the way you communicate love, or somebody could be a bartender, but I see somebody changing. In the recent past, you changed. You came into some kind of information. You were looking up the stars. You did something very sacred and spiritual for yourself and opened your mind to something that's causing a huge shift for somebody. I feel like you got communication from love itself, from the I am, the is, the it, whatever you want to call it. Near future, please. A love offer. Maybe it's like you got, God hired you, who's going to fire you? Yes, thank you, Maji. Maji got the tea. I used to love saying that when I was going through my spiritual awakening. God hired me, who's going to fire me? You might have gotten the message that you've been hired, you've been chosen. We're going to find out. Near future, Page of Swords, curiosity. Being watched, realizing that there's a lot of eyes on you, watching you at this time during this huge shift to see what you're going to do. How are you going to use this new information, this new communication, this new knowledge that you've come into? Are you going to honor it? I see somebody being very curious. Very, very curious. What is with this Page of Swords, please, Spirit? curious about balance and harmony and having equal give and take, having reciprocity. Ooh, wow. Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Maybe you're curious on what actually builds a positive relationship so that you can create a new one. Or even somebody stepping away and there being some kind of separation between, this being in the challenge position. Somebody needs to walk away and take that leap of faith and just have faith and trust that everything's going to work out for the best and the highest good. But sometimes separation makes us realize how to appreciate another person, when they're gone, not just from what they do, but how they make you feel and uplift you and push you forward. And it's just like your support team. Like that's what real companionship, that's what real partnership is about, is continuously growing and being curious about the world and sharing these things with each other. And, just being a soundboard. Sometimes, even if you don't understand, maybe one of you just needs a shoulder to cry on and just to be listened to. No input, nobody trying to fix them, just being love, just resonating love and support and just being there for somebody. They don't always need you to fix it. If they ask you to, then you can see what pops up, when they do ask. But honestly, a lot of people just need to feel heard and supported and loved. I'm now getting a sense like this might just be a time of separation. It happens with twin flame couples. If you love something, let it go and it will come back to you. It's very true. What's the advice? I do. What's the advice? Being guided to, expand. 3 of Wands, just like with what you're supposed to be focused on. The 8 of Wands and 10 of Wands, like focus on things falling into place and doing the work that is needed to get you there. Your advice is the 3 of Wands, expansion, looking out towards like the future and what you want to expand, what you want to learn with this curiosity in your near future. And this being your advice, how can you expand your horizons? What kind of ships are you on the lookout for to come in? Staying in the present moment and keeping your eyes open to be aware of any opportunities that might show up for you. Before I move forward and pull another one, I'm being guided to grab another deck, a tarot deck, to see who you represent, what your energy is. Holy Spirit, what is the viewer's energy? Oh, that's cool. There's been a lot of purple. Even the kids and the daycare teacher, they all were wearing purple today. So something is very significant about purple hues. Holy Spirit, can I get a card to represent the viewer's energy? What card best represents the viewer right now, please? And thank you. What card best represents the viewer? Nothing's coming out. Spirit, what card best represents the viewer? I don't know if it's this deck or what. All right, okay. Buddha, 1919 on the timer. Spiritual strength. This is you. This is the card, the energy that you represent, which is also the 9 of Wands. Again, wands, lots of fire. You are a spiritual warrior and you have went through a lot. And that's why you are so strong, because you have overcome all of these tests, trials, tribulations. You were a monk or a nun or somebody deeply, like a saint in a past life. Wow. I really feel like I'm talking to a chosen here. Thank you, Spirit. The universe at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, spiritual strength, because you have the universe on your side. I'm telling you. And even with this overarching theme with the fairy in the upright position. So the fairy, if it's reversed, it represents being cursed and things not working for you. Now, when it's in the upright, it talks about you are like fully supported and there's things going on the other side that you can't see or understand that is working in your favor. That's why your focus, the universe wants your focus to be on a positive outcome and reminding yourself that everything's falling into place. This is all supposed to be happening. As heart-wrenching, heartbreaking, and overwhelming as the situation may be, there is a bigger, brighter chapter that is waiting for you. And the fairies definitely have your back. The unseen forces have your back. Maybe do a little offering of milk and honey. Put it on a plate and just give thanks. And, you can clean it up the next day. It really does work, guys. It really does work. It's all about the symbology and the intention. Okay, can I get one more for this advice? I'm not going to say that. One more for this advice, please. Judgment wanted to show its face. Yeah, it's time to like explore, see your options, see what you're wanting to do. Like with this leap of faith, just take the time, walk away, do a little separation, take this leap of faith. Queen of Wands. Holy moly, who are you? Are you a fire sign? Did you activate your solar plexus chakra? And you've got all this fire energy. Oh my gosh, Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Your advice is to direct your willpower. Use this fire energy, this wand energy, this willpower energy that you have come into, and to dictate what you're going to expand, where you're going to go, how you're going to grow, what business you're going to start, how you're going to run it. Is this a new business you're starting by yourself? Because we started with the King and the Queen of Swords, almost kind of like in the same element, and then things burning down and somebody needing to leave. And somebody, which is you, figuring out a new way of being, resting, rejuvenating, researching, diving into the unknown, maybe things that you've never tinkered with before, whether it be tarot readings or divination, realizing that it's not evil. It all depends on how people use it. Even symbols and mudras, with the hand signs, they activate certain parts of your brain and your body. It just all depends on the intentions, and we don't know people's true intentions, 2323, unless they actually tell us. That's why it's not smart to judge, because once you learn that all those things that people deem evil are actually, they are what they are. They just are. They're not good or bad. It depends on how people use it. It's the same thing with knowledge, like they say back in the day, when we were introduced to makeup and weapons and all these things, but they were used for different things, not for lust and trying to deceive people and trying to kill people. We had energy. We mastered energy at that time. We could use our energy to direct swords and our will and all these different things. You can look it up, because even the old swords that were way back from the time, they had gems in them. They were literally for energy, for directing energy and harnessing energy. So, oh my God, I'm getting way off topic here. 24. Okay, so yeah, your advice and your focus is all fire energy, which is initiative, action, doing something, like leaving, taking the leap of faith and stepping away from the situation. What is the environment, Spirit? What's the environment? Remember how much spiritual strength you have, and call on that oversoul. Call on that unseen you that is your higher self, that's looking out for you and guiding you. What is, okay. did come in the reverse, didn't it? So the Knight of Swords in your environment. Let's get one more. Knight of Swords. It's almost like in your environment, like you're done racing in trying to fix other people's problems, basically. You could have used to, God, I'm stumbling on my words. You possibly in the past, around your environment and the people in it, you could have been the mediator and tried to calm down situations, you know, figure out a resolution, a solution. But I see somebody is no longer doing that, which most likely means they're observing, because the Page of Swords was in your near future. So it's almost being curious and being observant, really focusing on your own moves, because this is an ice skater. It's like she's not worried about anybody else but herself and how the energy is flowing through her and what she is trying to accomplish. 10 of Cups. Huh. Oh, I just heard somebody's trying to not be reckless with their happiness. Like, not share. Okay. So you could be keeping something close to you and not like letting everybody know. Give me something else with this 10 of Cups, because this is a little confusing. Or your environment is helping you not be too rash on what actually brings you happiness. You're able to take your time and figure it out. That's beautiful. Temperance, yeah. Balance, long-term planning of what actually happiness looks like for you, and not being hasty and just running in. You know, the Knight of Swords is the fastest knight in the deck. Being too being reckless with your words. And then with Temperance, balancing things out, alchemizing energy. I see somebody alchemizing energy and figuring out what they truly think is happiness for them. This is beautiful, guys. Warnings and affirmations, please. 2813. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Okay, that was really crazy, I guess, Spirit. Two of Swords wanted to peek its head out, and if you can see, this little girl is being like pulled between two parents. So remember to never speak poorly or badly about your kid's parent. You know, we also don't want to lie, but we also don't want to intentionally pit a child against a parent just because we're dealing with something with them. Like, your relationship with your significant other, that's what it should be. There should be no dragging children into the middle of it, trying to pick favorites and stuff. That is low vibrational crap. And that the only thing that matters is your child, is your kid. Making sure that their mental health and their stability, and finding the right words to explain to them what is going on and why you're, maybe because somebody's leaving, like mommy or daddy needs this time to figure some things out so that we can have a happy, understanding life, so we can get through all the tough times together with love, with grace, with understanding, with good communication, because that's really what matters, is really good communication. Because that can really mess up a child's root chakra, for real. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, don't be possessive of your child, because that's only going to end in heartbreak. Just be loving and caring and honest with them, supportive, nurturing. Don't hold on to any indecisions either. But do remember to hold on to your faith, okay? Even if it might seem blind a little bit and you're going into the unknown. You are fully supported at this time. You have magic. You have good fortune on your side. You have spiritual strength. All right, what is the possible outcome if they follow this advice, if they follow this fire energy, this expansive, confident, knowing what they want energy? Page of Cups, childlike wonder. Oh, there's a throwing wheel and she's making pottery. I got my son a pottery kit. Make clay cups. You know, if you make your own cups, especially out of clay, you're pouring energy into something and making something yourself. And if you use that cup, you actually feed yourself positive energy. Yeah, I thought that was really cool. Even some tribes around the world practice this because they know that it works and how the energy flows. So it's really cool. But I see like childlike wonder, finding things that you're passionate about that you actually want to go towards. I don't know why that flipped out. Being creative, finding hobbies, finding activities that you're interested in that help bring mindfulness and lessen the resistance on the air, because there's so many swords out here. There's a lot of mental energy going around. Six of Cups. Oh my gosh, guys. So if this is a story about separation, you're going to end up coming back together with the Six of Cups. Page of Cups, Six of Cups as the possible outcome if you follow the advice, finding your niche, exploring your desires. I feel like it's going, or you're just going to find a good system and be able to co-parent with whoever this is with and really be focused on the happiness of the child, bringing a feeling of comfort and safety, and both of you being in your own element, both making yourselves happy. Nobody can make, this person can't make this person happy and this person can't make this person happy. The happiness has to come from within. And I see somebody disconnecting from everything, finding themselves again, and truly focusing on what matters, and bringing alignment. This is beautiful, guys. This is absolutely beautiful. Feeling protected, feeling nostalgic, familiar feeling. I'm going to get one more. Getting intuitive messages. It's almost like somebody reconnecting with their true selves. This is so cool. But still, the Seven of Wands, still having to stand up for what you believe in, you know, having those clear boundaries and knowing yourself and knowing your truth and sticking with those boundaries is going to keep this relationship and everything within it a lot more balanced. People know where they stand, you know. That's why boundaries and saying no is so important. It's so healthy for everyone. All right. So since we did have that fairy card for the overarching theme, I went ahead and pulled out my fairy deck just to see what cards wanted to come out. So this was the overarching theme from the Teal Swan Ethereal Creatures. Alarm going off. 3444. 3444. My espresso is starting to kick in. All right, Holy Spirit, what wants to come out and be paired with this reading for their best and highest good, please and thank you. Goddess of creation, transformation, creativity, wholeness. I'm telling you, somebody is finding their wholeness, experiencing wholeness within themselves and the cosmos. A cow could be significant. Greens. Greens. I see somebody really working from their heart chakra, for sure. Divination, what did I say? Somebody was pulling cards down here in the High Priestess. That's where somebody's focus is right now. Embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. Oh my gosh, and then Venus is entering Pisces today for like 4 or 5 weeks. And Pisces is very dreamy. It's the High Priestess. It's Neptune energy. Getting in touch with the unseen forces, doing rituals, ceremonies, bringing in prosperity, setting the tone. Yeah. Getting in touch with the divine feminine, Mother Gaia, for this transformation into wholeness. Wow. Congratulations to whoever this is. Sacred Waters, 35. Drunken by the swell of the sea, I can feel the blanket of her embrace. Unafraid of the presence releasing the cords, I call her in. I call her deeply within. Yeah, this goddess of creation is helping clip any cords. And somebody's not letting fear be present while this is happening, knowing that this is the Most High. This is Mother, the Divine Mother, Mother Gaia helping. And the fairies, the nature spirits, the nature elements. Oh my God, cows at the bottom again. May the embrace of all that is nurturing you awaken in all that you are becoming. Yeah, somebody's becoming a new version of themselves, a very strong version. Okay. Where are we going with this? All right. I think that's about it. I'm not getting any nudges towards any decks. So stay strong. You have so much support that you're not even aware of. And I wish you the best with this situation. Remember to love on yourself and be curious and speak your truth. Don't say yes when you really mean no. Okay? I love you. The universe loves you, and everything is working out for your best and your highest good. Until next time, guys.